Oswald Books, CBSE Sample Question Paper Maths, Standard, Self-Assessment Paper 1, Part A, Section 1st, Question number 6. Find the smallest positive rational number by which 1 upon 7 should be multiplied so that its decimal expansion terminates after two places of decimal. In this problem, we have to find a rational number by which 1 upon 7 should be multiplied so that decimal expansion terminate after two decimal places. We will multiply 1 upon 7 by the rational number 7 upon 100. So, on multiplying by 7 upon 100, 7 will be cancelled out. This will be equals to 1 upon 100. That is equals to 0.01. So, our answer is 7 upon 100. Write one rational and one irrational number lying between 0.25 and 0.32. In this problem, we have to find one rational number and one irrational number between 0.25 and 0.32. So we know that rational numbers are the numbers which can be represented in the form of P upon Q, which are terminating decimal. So, in between 0.25 and 0.32, a terminating decimal is 0.30. That is equals to 3 upon 10. So, one rational number between 0.25 and 0.32 will be 3 upon 10. That is equals to 0.3. This is the first answer. Now, one irrational number. We know that irrational number are non-terminating and non-reoccurring. So, in between 0.25 and 0.32, a non-terminating, non-reoccurring number is 0.30, 300, 3000, 3000, dot up to so on. So this is a non-terminating, non-reoccurring number. So this is our irrational number. So this is the second answer. Question number 7. Find the coordinate of the point on y-axis which is nearest to minus 2, 5. In this problem, we have to find the coordinate of the point on y-axis which is nearest to minus 2, 5. So firstly, we will draw coordinate axis. This is x axis, this is y axis. -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we will locate -2, 5 in Cartesian plane. So -2, 5, it will be here. This is -2, 5. So the point nearest to -2, 5 on y axis will be, so the point on y axis which is nearest to -2, 5 will be this. So we know that on y axis x coordinate is 0, so 0, and y will be 5. So our answer is 0, 5 is the point on y axis which is nearest to -2, 5. Question number 8. In triangle ABC and DEF, angle B equals to angle E and angle F equals to angle C, and AB equals to 3DE. Then what can you say about the similarity and congruency of these triangles? In this problem, we have given a two triangle, that is ABC and triangle DEF. Now we have given angle B of triangle ABC is equals to angle E of triangle DEF, that is given, and angle C of triangle ABC is equals to angle F of triangle DEF. So by angle similarity criteria, triangle ABC will be similar to triangle DEF. Since two angles are equal, so triangle ABC will be similar to triangle DEF. For two triangle to be congruent, the corresponding sides will be equal. Since we have given AB equals to 3 times DE, it means the sides of both the triangle are not identical. Since sides are not identical, so triangle ABC and triangle DEF are not congruent. Question number 8. In the given figure, if angle A equals to 90 degree, angle B equals to 90 degree, OB equals to 4.5 centimeter, AP equals to 4 centimeter, OA equals to 6 centimeter, then find QB. This is the problem based on similarity of triangle. So we have given that OB equals to 4.5 centimeter, AP equals to 4 centimeter, OA equals to 6 centimeter, and we have to find QB. In triangle AOP and triangle BOQ, angle A equals to angle B 90 degree, that is given. Angle AOP, this angle is equals to angle BOQ, this angle. Both the angle are vertically opposite. So by angle similarity criteria, triangle AOP will be similar to triangle BOQ. Since both the triangle are similar, so ratio of corresponding side will be equal. So now taking ratio of corresponding side, that is AP upon BQ equals to AO upon OB. So AP is 4, we have to find BQ, AO is 6 and OB is 4.5. On cross multiplying, we will get BQ equals to 4 into 4.5 upon 6. This will be cancelled out 2 times, this will be cancelled out 3 times. From 3, this will be cancelled out 1.5 times. So from here BQ, BQ will be 2 into 1.5, that is equals to 3 centimeter. This is our answer. Question number 9. PQ is tangent drawn from an external point P to a circle with center O, and QR is the diameter of the circle. If angle PQR equals to 120 degree, then measure the angle OPQ. In this problem, we have given a circle whose center is O. QP या PQ is tangent and QR is diameter. So we know that at point of contact, the angle between radius of circle and the tangent will be 90 degree. So angle OQP equals to 90 degree. ROQ is a diameter, so the angle ROQ will be 180 degree. Angle ROQ is equals to angle ROP plus angle QOP. that is equals to 180 degree. Angle ROP is 120 degree plus angle QOP equals to 180 degree. So from here angle QOP will be equals to 180 minus 120, that will be equals to 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree, this is 90 degree. We have to find angle OPQ. So in triangle OPQ, the sum of all three internal angle will be 180 degree. So angle OPQ plus angle PQO plus angle QOP will be equals to 180 degree. So angle OPQ plus angle PQO is 90 degree plus angle QOP, that is 60 degree, equals to 180 degree. So 90 plus 60 will be 150. So from here angle OPQ will be equals to 180 minus 150, that is equals to 30 degree. So our answer is angle OPQ equals to 30 degree. Question number 10. A and B are two positive integers such that least prime factor of A is 3 and least prime factor of B is 5. Then find the least prime factor of A plus B. In this problem, we have given that the least prime factor of positive integer A is 3. Let the x be the prime factor of A, that is greater than 3. So let x equals to 5. So our number A will be 3 into 5, that is equals to 15. We have given B is a positive integer whose least prime factor is 5. So let by be the prime factor of B which is greater than 5, since 5 is the least prime factor of B. So अब B will be let by equals to 7. So B will be 5 into 7, that is equals to 35. Now A plus B will be equals to 15 plus 35, that is equals to 50. We have to find the least prime factor of A plus B. So we will factorize 50. So 50 will be equals to 2 into 5 into 5. So least prime factor of A plus B is 2. So least prime factor of A plus B is 2. So least prime factor of a plus b is 2. Question number 10. Find the smallest natural number by which 1200 should be multiplied so that the square root of the product is रेशनल नंबर। इस प्रॉब्लम में सबसे पहले हम वो नंबर फाइंड करेंगे जिसको हम 1200 में मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो जो हमारा प्रोडक्ट का स्क्वायर रूट है वो एक रेशनल नंबर होगा। तो सबसे पहले हम 1200 को फैक्टराइज करेंगे। 2, this will be 600, again by 2, 300, 2, 150, again by 2, 75, again by 3, that is 25, 5 and 5. So our prime factor of 1200 will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 5. This will be equals to 2 to the power 4 into 5 to the power 2 into 3. अब अगर हम 1200 में 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दें तो जो हमारा नंबर आएगा वो एक परफेक्ट स्क्वायर होगा। सो if we multiply 1200 by 3, then the prime factor will be 2 to the power 4 into 5 square into 3 square. Now this is 3600. So square root of 3600 will be 2 to the power 4 into 5 square into 3 square. From here 2 into 2 into 5 into 3. This will be equals to 2 to the 4, 5 the 20 into 3, 60. So square root of 3600 will be 60, that is rational number, and perfect square number is 3600, and the number multiplied is 3. These are our answer.